What's up, guys? Long time no see, but we are back here with PM3. I just got finished up with my finals in Berkeley, so summer break has officially begun and I'm back in San Diego. I have some really cool stuff to share with you guys. So, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I bought this 2021 Chevy Silverado 1500 Duramax in February. So I bought it with 17,000 miles in February, and now it has, oh, you just missed it, but it has over 25,800. So I've already put close to 10,000 miles in less than 6 months, only a couple months of ownership, and this is by far my favorite thing ever. This is my favorite purchase. It's a Crew Max. There's an angle kit here for Rob. It's a Crew Max, so the rear space is huge, but the bed isn't as big. It's still really, really cool. It's a 4x4. Which is very important because who doesn't want a 4x4 truck? And let me show you. I think this is the best part of this car. It's a Duramax. And what it has under the hood is a diesel engine. Because Duramax is like, you know, that's like the diesel engines for Chevy Silverado or like Chevys in general. So this is actually a 3-liter inline 6 turbo engine. So it's, you know, it's kind of like a 2J. I mean, you know, inline 6 turbo, kind of like a 2J. So, which is what I have in the garage. And this thing is by far one of the best trucks that you can buy right now for a light duty truck, like around the 1500 range, just because I'm getting over 30 miles or 28 miles per gallon of this thing when I'm driving on the highway, which is, even though it's a more expensive truck, it saves you a lot on gas, and I love this thing, man. So yeah, this is the new truck. We've towed it already twice, and you can't even feel the car back there. It's the best. I love this thing, and this is kind of like a big step for us because this is a big boy car. You know, this is definitely not a cheap car. Probably the most expensive car we own. So yeah, this is the new rig. Very, very proud of this. And back to this. So I didn't record this, but I actually entered in my first drifting competition. And I did my first tandems there. Like literally the first tandem run I've ever done was for a competition run. I feel like I put up a pretty good fight against Gabe Franco. He drives a Chevy C10 and it has like a modern engine and everything like that. Yeah, it was a good learning experience, like my first tandems, and it was just a lot of fun. I'm gonna put them up right now so that you guys can enjoy it. So yeah, this thing did really well. However, kind of felt like the car needed a little bit more, and I decided to, you know, take some of the camber out because I feel like it was a little bit lacking on the rear end, and like I could have used a little bit more adjustability, and just, you know, like those old bushings in there, like sometimes I could really feel it shift. So we bought these. These are Part Shop Max lower camber arms. I didn't get the upper camber arms yet, just because I don't have the full true coilover suspension to even really utilize those. So for now, I'm just going with the lower camber arms. And I got the trailing arm. So there's two types of trailing arm bushings for the E36. These are supposed to mount onto the camber arms like this. And, you know, instead of having those ball joints, you have a spherical, right? You can see, like right there. And that allows for better movement on your suspension, like better articulation. So we're going to have Rob weld these on for me because these are a weld-on trailing arm bushing. And I also got the trailing arm bushing that goes up front, like around right here. And this is also a spherical. Currently, there's a polyurethane Garage one in there, and so far it's been fine. However, this is just this is the way. Like, if you really want a race car, and you know you want all the good parts on it, sphericals are the way. Same thing with the camber arms. So these, instead of ball joints, these use sphericals as well, and that's going to give, you know, better articulation, and of course the adjustment. So instead of running, you know, -1 camber like I do right now, I could probably zero it out. And another thing was, I dirt dropped the hell out of my car, and I'm genuinely surprised that I haven't messed up my diff cover yet. However, I just want to take the precaution, and I bought a PBM diff cover as well with the bushings. These come with the kit, but I'm going to throw these on because I do have rubber bushings in there now because my Garagistic bushings are in another 391 diff, and yeah, yada yada yada. But yeah, these are the aftermarket parts that I got so far. Some other things that I picked up was this Garagistic steering shaft bushing, whatever. But it's the steering coupler bushing, and instead of it being rubber, they use this polyurethane. I actually got this from the homie Lorenzo. I did buy a couple more things from when I last vlogged. Copped 2 ZF transmissions for the 2J, just in case for this car, whatever swap I'm gonna do. Already have the transmission set, and yeah.